Nvidia, that name, right? Just a few years back, you probably only knew them because they made your video games look incredible. But now, they're one of the most powerful, most important companies on the planet. So how on earth did a graphics card company just take over everything? Well, the answer is all about something new they're building. And we're going to dive right in.
Okay, first things first, let's just let this number sink in for a second. $130 billion. And get this, that's not their valuation, that's their revenue. We're not just talking about a successful company here. This is a global force, operating on a scale that's, well, it's kind of hard to even wrap your head around.
So how are they pulling this off? Just look at this picture. Now, you might think, oh, it's a bunch of servers, but it's so much more. This is basically the modern version of a Ford assembly line, except instead of pumping out cars, it's manufacturing intelligence. We're talking about an AI factory. And guess who builds pretty much all of them? Yup, Nvidia. And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. What are these AI factories? What are they even making? And the big one, how did Nvidia manage to become the go-to architect for this entire new era? All right, to really get what's going on, we've got to zoom out a bit, because this isn't just another tech fad. This is a full-blown industrial revolution, and it's being powered by a totally new kind of factory. And that's the key takeaway right there. It's a whole new industrial revolution. See, companies, and we're even talking entire countries here, are figuring out that they're not just in the business of making software anymore. Nope, they're in the business of manufacturing intelligence. Data has become this incredibly valuable raw material, almost like a national resource. And these AI factories, they're the critical infrastructure you need to refine that data into something intelligent and useful. Okay, so let's step onto the factory floor, so to speak, and see how this all works. We'll start with the actual machines, the nuts and bolts of the AI assembly line. At the very core of all of this, you'll find GPUs, or graphics processing units. For years, their whole job was just to make your video games look awesome. But it turns out, the kind of math needed to draw millions of pixels at once is exactly the kind of parallel computing you need for training massive AI models. It was a perfect, almost accidental fit. And this is where you really see NVIDIA's genius at play, because they didn't just get lucky. This wasn't an accident. You can see right here on this timeline, from Pascal to Turing, and then the big one, Hopper, which was 30 times faster. They were strategically, deliberately building for this exact moment. This was a long game, and it absolutely left everyone else scrambling to catch up. But here's the crazy part. The hardware is amazing, no doubt. But it's not actually NVIDIA's biggest advantage. Their real secret weapon, their true moat, is the software. It's like the secret blueprint that makes the whole factory run. And that secret sauce is called CUDA. The easiest way to think about it is like this. CUDA is the special operating system for these AI factories. It's the only software that lets developers really unlock the full power of NVIDIA's GPUs. And here's the kicker. It only runs on their hardware. That creates this incredibly powerful, locked-in ecosystem. And just look at how deep this software moat really is. We're talking 15 years of work poured into this, over 400 specialized toolkits and libraries, millions of developers who've built their careers on this platform. So if you're a competitor, you can't just make a better chip. You'd have to rebuild that entire world from scratch. It's almost impossible. Which is why you get quotes like this one. It's not that their monopoly is breaking, it's getting more concentrated. That hardware and software combo is just a knockout punch. All right, so we've toured the factory, we've seen the secret blueprints. Now for the fun part. What are these things actually making? What does manufacturing intelligence even look like when it's done? Well, here's a perfect example. Generative AI. You've probably seen this stuff everywhere. You start with a simple sentence on the left, and on the right, in just a few minutes, you get this. A stunning, totally original image that could have taken a professional artist days to create. That's the kind of power we're talking about. But it's not just about making pretty pictures, not at all. These AI factories are changing, well, everything. They're helping discover new medicines, they're the brains behind self-driving cars, they're even making those customer service bots a little less painful to talk to. The product is intelligence, and it's being woven into every part of our lives. And believe it or not, the next big wave is already hitting the shore. The product isn't just digital stuff anymore. Now we're seeing what's called physical AI. The output is actual, physical action in the real world.
Think robots that can see, understand, and interact with their surroundings. It's incredible.
So where does it go from here? This whole revolution is speeding up. So how does Nvidia stay on top? How do they keep their spot as the master builder for this new age?
To see where things are headed, you've got to understand this one crucial idea. The AI market is basically splitting in two. First, there's AI training. Think of it like teaching a student everything from kindergarten through a PhD. It takes a ton of energy, time, and the most powerful computers. Then you have AI inference. That's like asking your PhD graduate a specific question. It's much easier, and that's where the competition is really starting to get fierce. And this chart really spells it out. Look, by 2028, that inference market, the easy part, is going to be a total free-for-all. Lots of companies will be fighting for a piece of that pie. But now look at the training market, the really hard, really valuable part. Nvidia is on track to own over 90% of it. It's like they're letting everyone else fight over the appetizers while they control the entire main course.
And the thing is, the demand for these AI factories is just exploding. We've already talked about physical AI, right? Putting brains into robots. But there's another huge trend, sovereign AI. This is where entire countries are building their own AI infrastructure. They want to process their own data, their own culture, and they see it as just as important as having their own power grid or highways. Which brings us to one last huge question. We're in a global race now. Every company, every country is rushing to build their own AI factory. And in a race like this, the company that sells the shovels, the blueprints, the tools, the entire assembly line holds all the cards. Right now, that company is Nvidia. The only question left is, for how long?